Hello guys, KpShamino here with a new video for Fishing Planet. And the last hour I was on a question and answer stream from WARLORDSULLY with Killerwhale. That's I think the boss of Fishing Planet at the moment. And I got a lot of info that I can share with you guys. I asked a couple of questions to Killer, and yeah, I'm going to put like all the info that I got a little bit together. If you want to see the entire video, Warlord Sully is going to upload it to his YouTube. So I will put a link under this video about his YouTube channel and his stream too. I think it's not yet up. A little bit later you can see it entirely because it's not always easy to yeah, know what they are saying because my native language is not English. Killerwhale is from Ukraine, so it's not his native language too. So uh, I think that I got everything right because I double checked it a couple of times, but I got very nice information, and I think that the information is not like in the past because I know there are a lot of guys. Lake Fork was like announced 2 years ago. No, this is really already in testing phase. They are already testing the new lake and all that stuff. So it's really in detail what is going to happen, and they even say when it's going to be released. Always be aware that it can be a little bit later too, because game development is not saying okay at the end of that month it's going to be released. It can be a little bit later, but it was very detailed. So I think they are already very far in the progress of that new lake. So first of all, very excited news for a lot of people, and I think a lot of Americans, because we are going to get a level 52 lake in the Mississippi. So that means that they are going to yeah, put the cap higher to level 52, and it's going to be fresh and saltwater fishing, and we are going to get boats. So it's going to be a very big lake because we already got very big lakes. Remember, Germany is very big. The UK is a very big lake too. So we are getting very big lakes. We got three kinds of boats. We got the bass boat and two other boats that you can buy. You got a sonar too, so you're going to find the fish. So I guess it's going to be a very big fish because Killer said it's going to be very big fish too. So, and this is already planned for the end of April, the beginning of May. So that's 5 6 weeks from now. So I don't think that is going to say that date if they are not very far already in development. So that's very excited. I know a lot of people are waiting a long time for this, and I think it's a very good thing they did, because now we got the UK. We got like the feeders. People in the UK like the feeders and carp fishing, and now we need to go a little bit back to North America because the Americans, they like bass fishing, bass boats. So it's a different style, but I like it too. I like to go around with the boat. So very good. That's the first info that I had. Then in the future, I asked the question about, are we are going to get a kind of leaks, or like what was the other thing that I said? Yeah, I asked something else, but it was the same. So a league for the competitions. For example, I did it in my 5 pillars for like a league is 3 months that we are going to play, and the guy after 3 months that got the most ranking points are going to get a nice prize. They didn't say that they are going to implement it by themselves, but they said that we are going to make our own leagues or own competitions. Another thing that I heard, and I think that's not so bad, they are going to remove the amateur competitions. For me, it was not needed to remove them, but I think it's very hard because I think it's only one server, the competitions. So I don't have a problem with it if it is not yeah, delaying the main competitions. So if I need to wait 4 5 6 7 hours to do a competition and I cannot do it because I got 2 3 amateur competitions in between, it's I cannot do that competition. So for me, they didn't need to remove it, but yeah, I think it's technical not possible. So they are going to remove the amateur competitions. So that's the other info that I got. And make your own competitions. You can put like prizes in it. I even heard, I think, paid coins that you can give. So very excited. I think that's not a bad thing either, because I see it in Russian Fishing 4. I see a lot of the streamers doing competitions with friends. It's very good to practice competitions, because I started to think right away, at the moment it's very hard to get the same condition as in the competition. So if we can make our own competitions with the conditions that we want, I hope it's going to be like that. I can practice the tournaments, I can practice the competitions, because at the moment, if you don't want to spend 300-400 bait coins, it's going to be impossible. So I'm thinking a little bit further already. So I hope that the conditions, you can put it in the info too, or in the settings or something. So that's the next point on the competitions. Then for the PlayStation 4 guys, next Tuesday, your guys are going to get the carp upgrade. So you are going to get the UK lake. That's not that long anymore. That's a couple of days only. So it can be delayed a little bit, but it's coming very soon. And I don't think it's going to take 1 month. Next week, you guys are going to get it. So then I ask another question I need to watch. Uh, can we ever sell the beluga, sturgeon, or the eel? Because at the moment, Actuba is not very attractive. Because this game, the lakes that are very attractive, they got most of the time a farming fish in them. What do I mean with the farming fish? Sometimes you need to get your currency high. I needed to do that today too, because I was around 300,000 currency, so I farmed 1-2 hours real life to sturgeon California, and I can now go back to the UK, test a little bit, do a little bit of competitions. But you need to have that. Therefore, Michigan is very popular with people. California is very popular, and the UK too now. You got 3 lakes that are very popular, because you can catch a lot of fish there and you can make nice money. I think if they make the beluga sellable in Actuba, more people are going to play it, because I always think about my own thinking. So why would I go to Actuba? I don't know. Then you got a problem. If the beluga was farmable and I can sell him, I will go to Actuba, because I know I can make a little bit money and I can just go a little bit around. So you always need to have somewhere a money farm, and then people are going more to the area. And I think it's not a bad idea. Killerwhale said to me that they did it, that you cannot sell it, that it's a dangerous, endangered species. But they will think about it. So it was not a no. They will think about it. If more people will ask for it, I think they will do it. There is no reason why they would not do it, because it's not because I kill a beluga in a game that I'm going to shoot like a beluga in real life, you know. No, it's so they think about it, and I was very happy with that answer. Then the drifting, for me, a very big problem at the moment. It's if they don't fix that problem, I think it's going to break the feeder fishing in the UK. Because now today I went farming for the sturgeon. Why? Because the UK is drifting way too much. It's not only the UK. I tested today the boilies in the carp in California. The drifting is even worse over there. With 225 gram of lead, it's never going to drift. If I throw that in a Niagara waterfalls, it's staying at the position, but here it drifts. So I was a little bit surprised that they didn't know about the problem. So that's very strange, because it's a very big problem. The drifting has nothing to do with current, because sometimes the leads or the weights are just in front of me. So you throw 30 meters out, and after some time the weight is in front of me. That means that's a bug. And you don't have it when you are not using the rod pots. So that means if I keep it in my hand, I never got the drift. So the rod pots, they let the sinkers drift. And I hope that they fix it, because a spot rod is useless. Feeding with ground bait is useless. It's all useless. Position marking is useless, because it's drifting so hard that you need to fish at the moment with the rod pot, with the bottom feeders or carp rods, like you do with the floater. So you throw it in, 10-15 seconds later you reel it back in, you throw it back at the position. So it's not bottom fishing, it's bobber fishing at the moment. So that was a little bit the info. And Killer said that he saw my video about the 5 pillars, and he thanked me for it. So I said to him, it's not a problem because I just wanted to be that this game is fun for everybody, for the end game players, for the casual players, because I see there is a lot of more work going on at the moment. They release really fast their stuff, and they looked at my 5 pillars, and they are just going to think about it, brainstorm a little bit. That they are going to put it in the game or not in the game. You guys can check the video, the 5 pillars. So that was a little bit a recap, guys. Did I forgot some stuff? It's possible because there was a lot of info, but you guys can check it by yourself. So I'm very excited about all the new stuff that is incoming. So that makes me very happy. And yeah, I hope you guys too. So thanks for watching, and I see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.